What is up, everyone? Thanks for joining me. I'm KG. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. It really helps out. Helps motivate me a lot. Let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I do want to start with Kashtira Fenrir. The reason I'm even wanting to talk about this card is because I know it didn't get banned or didn't get limited or anything. I personally think it should have gotten hit on the ban list in some way, but I mean, I guess I'm just bad. These went up for a little while, but they've obviously started to go back down. I personally wouldn't be spending any cash on these caches. Like, I wouldn't be spending any money on these Fenrirs, honestly. I wouldn't be spending any money. Like, if you can pick these up at locals, people are probably picking up the secrets because they like them better than their ultras. People probably just have this card now. So I would recommend trading for these as opposed to spending actual cash on them. Especially with these mega tins, because these are going to bottom out. These are going to keep going down. We're going to keep seeing more quantities of these cards. Shout out L Opinion for telling me to get off my ass. That's literally the reason why I decided to make this video, because he motivated me to do it. So I appreciate you, L Opinion. I really do. But as far as this mega tin, I would really just recommend, if it's not $1 or less, if it's not $2 or less, just stay away from it. Legitimately. Like, I know there's a lot of shit in here that's nice. There's a lot of shit in here that's really good. Mystical Rebellion. Like, if you really want some of these cards, why not? But I would personally just wait myself, because, at the end of the day, these cards are going to be extremely cheap. One thing we have to keep in mind, I know these are the mega tins, they're probably not going to get reprinted anytime soon, but we're getting an entire new shift in our meta soon. Like, we're getting a bunch of new meta cards, like the Diabellister cards, like the level 1 fire archetype or whatever, or pyro archetype. Like, we're getting a bunch of new shit in our meta. So when those cards come out, people are going to be chasing after those cards, and then these cards are just going to be thrown to the side. So that's something that you really want to keep in mind when you're looking at investing in stuff like this, because of course it's nice and right now it's really shiny right now, but even with these prices right now, they're just really low and they've done nothing but gone down. So I would just recommend chilling on it. I do want to talk about Hell Shaddoll Hollow just once more. I talked about this in the previous Market Watch, or the one before the last, I don't remember, but I'm bringing it up again because I told you so. 39 listings, it was $1 or $2. I told you guys to grab it. It's now going up to $2, $3. Bottom of the page, it's like, this is probably not realistic, obviously, but it gets up pretty high by the end of the page. But moving forward, Prohibition. Like I said, we're not gonna waste too much time on any one card. Prohibition, this is a card I think you should really get into. These secret rares, this is actually a really nice meta call. You can call a lot of shit. If you know what you're playing against, you can call some shit. Even if you don't know what you're playing against and your deck has a Bane, you can just call out that card that really stops you from playing and just keep playing. But I don't know. I think this is a really decent card. I think this card is underrated and it goes up very quickly. And these secret rare copies are very nice. So like I said, let's not spend too much time on it. You saw what I was putting down. Hey Trunade, there's a lot of nice copies of this card. The lowest quantities are these Advent Calendar ones, but I think the ones you would like to get into, I would recommend getting into, are these Hey Trunades from Extreme Force, the original prints, of course. If you look at these secret rare first edition copies, they start around $1 or $2. They go up substantially. I feel like this card has its place in your collection. That's all I'm trying to say. This card has its place in your collection. I think you should get it for $1 while it's cheap. I do want to talk about Immortal Phoenix Gearfried. If you look from all copies from Tomb Chaos, including the ultra rares, are just getting very low in quantities. These first edition collector's rares, I have one of these myself. Got it for around $80, $70, something like that. I told you guys to get it in the past, but now it's very expensive. So I don't know. This is something that I probably would not recommend getting into for this price, but it goes up very substantially and the listings are low, and it probably will never be printed in a higher rarity. So Battles of Legend, Monstrous Revenge, is something I wanted to talk about real quick. Just simply because there's a few cards in here that are notable. Assault Synchron, you gotta wait on those. If you're not trading for it, definitely don't spend actual cash on it. I cannot recommend that at all. Book of Eclipse, if you're gonna get these, if you want them, I would say get them now. This is the cheapest that they're gonna be, and this card's gonna continue to be played even in future formats. So I would recommend getting this card. Duality, I'd recommend having this card in your collection if it's something that you would like to play. If you play level 8 spellcasters in any capacity, I would probably get this card, level 8 light spellcasters, because they can be turned into Dragoon, and Dragoon's crazy. So I would recommend definitely getting this card. If you don't have it, it's not gonna get any lower in price unless it gets reprinted. So have it in your collection. Super Polymerization, same thing. This is the best copy of the card for this price. You could get a couple other copies for the same price, but this one is secret rare, it's sparkle, so I would recommend getting this one over all the rest of them. Of course, there's a lot of other shit in here that's very cheap that you can get, but it's not really worth talking about. You guys already know about that shit. I just wanted to talk about the notable things. Moving forward here, Torrential Tribute, this is a throwback, so shout out Torrent. This is one of my favorite cards in the game. If you look here, as far as the first edition copies, there's not many of them at all. Right now I do have just the mod plays pulled up, so you can see what happens with the mod plays. Then if I go to the light plays, let's take it off. The light play. Let's put Mimi and light play on. I should have done this in the beginning. I'm stupid. So yeah, anyways, you can see here, like I said, light plays, all that shit. It just goes out of quantities really quickly. Like the collector's rares are not bad at all. I like the collector's rares. I have like 6 or 7 copies of those myself. Besides my 3 that I have for myself. Like I have extra, like I have a lot of those, but like these original torrents, I have these as well. I think it's a very beautiful card. I think you should have it in your arsenal. As you can see with the price, it goes up very quick. Now, Solemn Judgment CRs, these are also very nice. There's a lot of nice copies of Solemn Judgment, but these CRs are really a good buy right now. $30 is kind of crazy. You know, 46 listings, like I said, it goes up significantly. Before you scroll down, you're looking at, you know, what is this? Math is bad. What is that, like 10%? I don't know. My math sucks. That's a pretty, you know, substantial increase, probably like 20%. I don't know, but you can see how much it goes up. As far as some other copies of Solemn Judgment you should look into, I'd recommend strongly looking. I mean, there's a lot of quantities of these, a lot of copies of this card that are low in quantities and that go up really quick. So look into getting a nice copy of this card if you don't have it. But these retro packs go up significantly. I have, I think, 3 or 4 of these myself. But and this is the copy that I prefer to play. You know, it looks really nice. It's a really nice, good looking super. The old school supers are different. Like if you know, you know. But here's what I wanted to really talk about. Like this is just kind of crazy. Like you can see what I'm putting down. You won't spend too much time on it. There's some light plays in there as well that you can snipe. But like I said, we're not gonna spend too much time on it. Look at different copies of Solemn Judgments. Not even just the ones I showed you. We're just like speeding through things because there's a lot of different cards I wanted to cover. But and a short amount of time. But moving forward, Magic Jammer. We'll click on the secret rare so you can see what happens. It goes up very quickly as far as the first editions are concerned. This card goes up really quick. You know, like I said, it starts at $1, goes down, you know, it just keeps going up, and there's not many of them. You know, you're gonna spend a good amount of money trying to get those original print ultras, but you can get in for a cheap price on these secret rares and actually have a nice copy of it in your arsenal. I would recommend those strongly. These DTs also not bad. As you can see, they go up significantly, and there's a really low quantity of these. So even though they're very cheap, there's just not many of these at all. So I would, like I said, we're not gonna spend too much time on it, but Magic Jammer, a couple of different copies that are low in quantities. Look into it if you guys like Magic Jammer or just want something good in your collection. Another card I think that you should have in your collection is Chain Disappearance. This card could go in and out of formats depending on how you build your deck and how you build your side. I feel like this is a really good side card in certain scenarios. As you can see for these secret rares, these are from the Kaiba collection, so there's a lot of nice secret rares in this set. But this card just goes up significantly, as you can see here. Starts at $1, bottom of the page you're at 4 or 5. So I would say have it in your arsenal before it reaches 4 or 5. Like I said, this is a good collector's card, a good card to just have in your arsenal. I'm not saying you would play it all the time, but just, whatever, I'm rambling. Good card to have in your arsenal. The turbo pack copies of this card go up very quickly as well. So as you can see, we're starting here for $15, and then it just goes up significantly. So, and you know with these turbo pack supers that these cards just hit a little different. I recently sold my compulses, my super rare compulses. So shout out you guys, man. But I'll miss you guys forever. Moving forward, I want to talk about Impin, bro. This is crazy. I actually bought like 30 of these recently, or like 20, 25 of these. Like I bought a lot of them because I saw how it's spiking. I didn't buy them out because I love you guys. I'm literally because I love you guys. But if you look at this price, this card's going crazy and people are buying it. People are spending the money. Check Amazon. I'm not gonna say it more than once. All right? If you heard me, you heard me. If you stayed to this long in the video, this is me showing I appreciate you. I'm giving you a chance to get on that and make literally easy money. You could buy it now and list it now. Like I'm telling you, it's easy money, bro. Like easy. But anyways, moving forward here, I do want to speak on Demigod of Testina. As you can see, there's just none of these that exist. I have 2 more of these coming in the mail, plus the playset that I already have. So hopefully those get there. I don't know why I believe in this shit. I really don't know. I don't know. Like I said, currently the cards like that we have, they're not bad at all. But I tried to build a deck and I was unsuccessful as far as wins. So I mean, you guys let me know if you guys have any cool deck lists for the Testina cards. But I think you need more support. I just feel like if we get 1 to 2 more good cards, that this deck could be crazy. So yeah, because we have like, if you look at the arsenal right now with the cards you have, there's like 3 or 4 cards that search the whole deck. So I don't know, I think that's pretty good. It's a good start. It just needs a little bit more power, a little more interruption. Whatever. I think you guys should get these. Ghost Reaper, this is a card that people are playing in their flu decks. People are playing and just teching it in, I guess. I don't even know. I mean, I probably wouldn't play this card. There's a lot of better tech options in my opinion. But just so you can see what happens here, starts at around $20. goes up significantly. So it goes up significantly. So as you guys can see, it goes up pretty significantly. But whatever. Moving forward, Sleipnir. This is a card that people are buying. It's going up in price. I actually bought 3 copies of this myself. This card could stall very well. This card could help you stall. I actually like the card a lot. It's something really good that you can summon off of a runic spell. The only thing is, like, you cannot attack. So like when you use a runic spell, you just can't attack. So I don't know. It has its ups, has its downs, but I think the card's not bad. I think you should have it in your arsenal. It goes up in price significantly, and there's no reprint in sight. So this is something that I would say you just want to have. It is from a core set, and it's a secret rare. You know, we all slept on Duelist Nexus. There really wasn't much crazy coming out of the gates, nothing hot like that. So a lot of these secret rares just went under the radar. So I would just say pick it up while it's cheap. You know, $5, go ahead and get it. Not getting reprinted. But if you guys stayed this long, thanks so much. Please leave a like down below. Once again, shout out L Opinion for getting me off my ass. I should have made this video a long ass time ago, but you know, I'm just not. I haven't really been motivated, bro. I also got COVID, so like I don't even know if I can I say that on YouTube. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say that. Whatever. I got sick, and you know, it's just been all bad, bro. So you know, I mean, not all bad. Like life's still good. I'm still chilling. I'm still working. Life, you know, works really well. Everything's going good in life. I cannot complain. I've just been sick and lazy, so I'm overreacting like it's the end of the world. But no, I've just been sick and lazy. So I mean, I love you guys. Thank you guys for showing me some support and some love, bro. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Continue to be the best versions of yourself, bro.